Hi, welcome back. I'm Jamie, the Worcestershire cabinet maker. And I said to myself, well, I asked people, shall I do a Q&A? And the idea was, yes, Q&A. Do you want it on briquettes or do you want it on me? And for some strange reason, people want to know more about me. So let's have a go. I'll show you what we're doing. And you guys know I make furniture. And I make briquettes because all responsible woodworkers should be able to find a way of disposing of their waste sawdust. Mine goes in there in a bucket for a few weeks and then I turn them into these beauties. Anyhow, not that. What we're going to do now is I've got a lot of questions on here, and the first thing I'm going to do is cut up some numbers. Each one of those questions is numbered. And I'm going to get them out of a hat, so if you don't know which question's next, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm sort of looking forward to this, but sort of not. I don't know what, as I say, I don't know what order it's going to be in. So some are quick and easy questions to answer. Some are going to take a little bit longer. And I'm sure some would say, oh, do this first and that. So if you ask the question, your question will be on there and it's going to come out of a hat. So before we get into this, grab your favourite cuppa. If you've seen a couple of my videos, it would help such a lot if you like, subscribe, share. Sharing through WhatsApp seems to be the way everybody does it now. Copy the link, share it to your friends or somebody you know. Anyhow, cheers. Let's get on with this. Right, I sort of want to do this, but I sort of don't. Okay, so the first one out is question number one. Okay, first question. First question is from Peter Fullen. Hi Jamie, tell us about your boat building. Well, I started boat building when I was about 20. And I went to a local company in the middle of the country, and I started in the joinery shop making tables with lipping on the edge and little frames, and then moved up to wardrobes and galleys. And when you got good, you'd make a complete galley. I mean, the galley was the kitchen area. They took some days, and depending on the turnover of the boat would depend on the turnover of the piece you were making. So if there was a boat, one boat had to go out a week of the model you were building, you've got to build the galley and a few other of those pieces every week. So it was fast. It was fast. It was quick. It was learn fast. Some great guys there. I did that for about 7 or 8 years, got really good at it. Then I left there and went and did my City and Guilds furniture craft. So I did furniture making and restoration. And I loved that. I did 1 year where I crammed sort of 3 years. It wasn't part-time, but it was more than that. Anyhow, I did it in a year. And I left with 9 distinctions and a credit. Won Polisher of the Year prize, exhibited my furniture in London, got a bronze medal in London. Anyhow, that was that. And then I went back to the same boatyard, but I was then fitting the boats out. So it went from making the things to actually fitting the things in the boat. And I enjoyed that. That was great. I saw that was great. And you get really good. And then I left and went somewhere else. I was headhunted, went to another boat builder, did all right. And then it all went to pot. Some people are really hard to work with and expect too much from people. So I went back to Sea Line and building boats, but this time I was part of a team building new boats. So this is one of the boats. It's out one of the magazines, and this is 2009. So I finished there in 2011 and I've been self-employed since. But I get a mention in here about how I was helping designers and engineers in the design for manufacture. So what would happen is they'd say, we're going to do this, and I'd say, oh, okay. And then I'd find a way that we could actually manufacture something that they'd thought of. We came up with some really good ones as a team, because they'd just say, yeah, but we'll sort it. And that was really good. It was really good. And then taken over by an American company who then asset stripped and all of that went. So there you go. That's number 1. So thank you. Let's put my hand in, and this is number... Oh my life. Number 2. How's that gonna... This isn't right. Number 2. Okay. From Peter Fullen again. People who inspire you. I was about 18 and I went to... there's a local company to us that are internationally known for making paintbrushes. Worldwide. They supply all sorts of people. Harris brushes. They used to have like a summer festival. Anyhow, went to this thing. My mum said, oh, there's this furniture maker, you should come. And I was just like, okay, I went along. John Makepeace. John Makepeace still makes the most beautiful pieces. But his pieces when he was younger that he was designing, I'm not sure he made some of them. Look him up, John Makepeace Furniture images on Google. You will find images of his furniture. I'll try and slot something in here. So I'm going to interrupt that there to show you this. This is Betty Norbury's Furniture for the 21st Century. This, on the cover, is one of John Makepeace's pieces of furniture, one of his chairs. So that's beautiful. If you want to know what I was looking at in the 80s, 90s, this is a brilliant book to see what's going on. Here's John Makepeace, and this is some of his furniture. Not keen. But if we turn the page, that is that chair on the front, and that's what I fell in love with. This sort of woodworking that was just groundbreaking. That's nice. And this underneath, look at the tree, sort of, the base is like a tree. This is the base. And little bits like this, little details. Made me appreciate details. So that's a good one. And then we go on to Alan Peters. There's the great Alan Peters. His work was always amazing. Look at this. This is beautiful. That's beautiful. Matt, you will like that. And this is gorgeous. So Alan Peters was a brilliant maker. That cabinet there. I want to make a few more cabinets, tall cabinets. They are lovely to make. And this is what I want to do. This is the sort of work that I want to create, especially pieces that would work well alongside something like that. So that would be, that's a serious piece. I would love to do something in the vein, in that sort of quality, in that sort of design, something quite outstanding. Not keen on some of this. That's pretty. Anyhow, so that you can see what he did. But the bending timber, the using smaller pieces of timber, not big planks, using the round stock from trees. He was just a breath of fresh air. So it would be John Makepeace, and second to that, Alan Peters. Alan Peters, his books over there, I use it regularly to show people examples or whatever of where we aspire to be. So yeah, that's a good one. Next question. Number 6. 666. This is from Sempi8159. What is life like with a long beard? Okay. This is why I want to do them out of order, because I wouldn't do them in this order. Anyhow, what is life like with a long beard? It's a pain in the neck. This thing does what it wants, goes wherever it wants. I sleep on this side, so this all sort of goes like that. I don't sleep on this side, so this is nice and straight. I've got stuff going on underneath. I've got curly bits now. What's life like with a beard? Ridiculous, it should go. Next, so let's move a few around. What's this one? 5. Number 5. Oh, what is the right... See, I've got beard hairs. That's what life's like. I've got beard hairs all over my pad. What is life like with a long beard? Done that. What is the right way to take your coffee? Well, the right way to take coffee, this is from Amish1. Now, I've thought about this. The right way to take coffee is your way. It's your preferred way. That's the way to take coffee. I drink peppermint tea. I have coffees once or twice some days, but I mainly drink peppermint tea. But your way is the right way. Whatever suits you, that's the way you should do your coffee. Next question. I'm going to put them in my hands because... So next question is number 8. Okay, number 8 is... oh, this is a crafty tea cupper. A craft tea cupper has asked, and crafty cupper is from Instagram. So I've got an Instagram channel, so you can go on there, and it's Jam73E. And she has asked... Oh, blimey, this is one. Who would you most like to make a custom piece for, and what would it be? Wow. Who would I most like to make a custom piece for? You know what would impress? I've made pieces that are in Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery, and I've got some bits in a little bit in Birmingham Cathedral. I've got pieces in the Savoy in London, Michelin star restaurants, private commissions that people have ordered. I've got a couple of telly people that have had things. I've sent pieces over to Los Angeles. You know what? I think if Bowie had been around, I'd love to make something for David Bowie. I'd love to have done that. Failing that, his wife, I would consider that. Iman, if she wanted a piece, I would, it would blow my mind, because that connection to David Bowie and Iman's so beautiful. And as a close just behind, I think it's going to be Harry Styles. I'd love to make a Harry Styles piece. In fact, I have got a couple of Harry Styles pieces lined up for me to make. Not necessarily for him, but he sees them, he might want one. But anyhow, we'll see where that goes. Harry Styles. So that's that one. Right, next question. How are we doing for time? Oh, blimey, we're going on too long. Number 10. Number 10. Okay, number 10 is, again, from a crafty cupper. What exotic wood have you never used but would like to try? Exotic wood I've never used but would like to... I'll tell you what I have used a bit of, and it's beautiful. Holly's nice. I love sycamore, but that's not exotic wood. I've got ebony, and I've used ebony, and it's beautiful. And rosewood. I think zebrano. I've not used zebrano in anything, so it's called zebrano or zebra wood. I think the stripes would be cool to do something with. Yeah, zebrano. Next question. Oh, I shouldn't look, sorry. Next question is number 11. Number 11. Oh, this is Ashley's. Ashley. So if you go to Instagram, when you're on Instagram, look up Shallow Creek Woodcraft. Shallow Creek Woodcraft is Ashley. What is your most relied on woodworking technique? Okay, most relied on. I'm gonna answer this in 3 little parts. Most relied on woodworking technique. First of all, sharpening. It's something you do all the time, and I like sharpening with a number 50. If you look at some of my videos, you'll see that. Go to the playlists, look at my videos on sharpening. You'll see how I sharpen. I use for plain blades, I use a number 50 honing guide, which is a simple little thing, a wheel, a stick, a screw. It's simple. But I also use wooden blocks, so they're good. The second thing I do is pairing. I love pairing. I love the back of a chisel against your finger and your thumb supporting and pushing down with the shoulder. I love pairing. And the other one that I don't think people is greatly underestimated, undervalued. Let me just show you this. Is just taking a chisel and a mallet and watching what's going on, and the control of the chisel, not pushing. If you push a chisel, you don't want to pull them towards you. If you push a chisel, there is no control. Whereas if you've got a sharp shock to the chisel and it just moves a bit, and you can go lighter or heavier, I think that's it for me. I think that's it for me. So thank you, Ashley. Great question. Okay, there's only a couple left. So next question, number 9. We've nearly done. Number 9. Favourite, oh, it's Crafty Cupper again. Favourite wood to work with. Ash is nice. Oak. I think oak's a bit more consistent. When I say oak, I mean European oak. English I don't use much. European I do a bit. American white oak. Favourite wood. I do like mahogany. Yeah, camera things, and I always do. I'm going to go with mahogany because mahogany can be mahogany. It can be a little bit brittly. It can be a little bit creamier. It's easy to work. Mahogany. Okay, next question. I'm down to these few now. So let's take that one. Number 4. Only 2 left now. Who is the man? Oh, right. Okay. This is a YouTuber, somebody from YouTube, Drunken Hedge Wizard. Who is the man behind the beard? The man behind the beard is mainly introverted. That's why I wear loud shirts, so that people don't talk to me. That's why I've got a beard, so that people don't talk to me. Mainly an introvert. You come into my space and it's my space. It's everything in here is me. Not shy. I was shy. I was incredibly shy. And one of the reasons I've done YouTube is so that I get used to talking to anybody, like talking to a camera or with people around or whatever. And also to prepare me for kids' weddings and things where you've got to stand up and make a speech. So that's the reason I do it. But mainly an introvert. Mainly, I will be at the back of the class, not because I'm being naughty, because I just don't want the attention on me. Which sounds mad, but you know what? I feel comfortable in brighter colours and a little bit insecure. Love my woodworking. Look forward to when I've paid all the big bills, you know what I mean? When I can start making the pieces of furniture I want to make. Go back to one of the earlier questions, John Makepeace. I want to be able to create beautiful pieces like the chair I'm sitting in, like some of the other bits and pieces you've seen. I want to be able to do that. I want to make what I want to make, and if people want to buy it, great, and if they don't, doesn't matter, don't mind. I want to give the videos to be able to, and with Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee, I want your support, you guys sharing. I want to be able to make the things I want to make and not feel the pressure to sell, because that is a horrible, it's a horrible place to be. I really don't like it. I've got 2 left and I don't know which way they are. So I'm going to let you see that one. Number 3. Oh, right, okay. This should come now, shouldn't it? Okay. So this is from one of my evening class guys, and he's just gone actually because it's 10 to 8 on a Wednesday night. And Matt9566, have a look in the comments, see if he actually replies. Matt9566, who is the best student you currently have? They're all different. And you know something, I know he's only saying jokingly, but they're all learning. They've all got an exceptional quality in something, but I can't tell them. Because if I tell them, I do tell them, but I wouldn't say to their face, you've got an exceptional, I do say, oh, you're pretty good at that, or I'd play it down a little bit, but also let them know, you know, no, your sharpening's great, or this is, I do tell them, but I don't normally tell them to the camera, Matt, so thank you, you so-and-so. Right, one left, and I don't know which one it is. Number 7. Number 7. How did you find out about making these 2-hour burners? Ah, right, the briquettes. How did you find out about making these 2-hour burners? That's Pete, New South Wales, Australia. Australia, you guys are great. You guys have just come to me and you're asking questions and you're commenting and you're getting involved with this little community, which I absolutely love. How did you find out? Okay, so what happened was I was making briquettes and it was July and there were things going on in the family. I don't know whether I've told you I've got arthritis. I used to have arthritis, long story. I used to have arthritis. I have to take care of my joints. I'm careful about how many hours I work a day now. I don't kill myself because killing yourself will kill you, and I don't do all of that anymore. I want to stay alive for a long time. I want to make some beautiful videos. I want to make some beautiful videos of beautiful work I make. So that's what I want to do. But what happened was 1 July, I'd put some sawdust in a bucket and I didn't open it until February. There's a video, I'll put the link. There's a video where you can actually see me opening this and just like, why are the flies in here? Why is it black? What's going on? And then I take it home, put it in the compost bin. But the best thing I did was I bought enough back in a container to make 2 briquettes out of. Don't know why. I just thought I'd got a peat thing going on in my mind that it's gone returning to the soil. And I thought, well, I wonder if it's like peat. I've heard of Irish peat and that burns well. So I dried them out, got them dry in a few weeks, took them home, burnt them, and they went way above the normal briquettes. The hour went past, and I was just like, it's not losing any shape yet. Normally, just a wooden briquette without the decomposing, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes 40, depending. And it went for about 2¼ hours, and I was just like, next level. And since then, I've been working out how to do the briquettes and how to make them so that they're composted, burn longer, and I've still got trials to do, so follow, anyhow, like, subscribe, all the rest. We've nearly hit 20 minutes and I've got to go. So I appreciate what you've asked, and I think I've answered everything. So thanks for watching. Thanks for this. It's all right, and there's no editing. I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to upload it and put it out there and just thank you.